Well, it's been 13 years since our next guest shot to fame as a member of Girls Aloud. Would you believe it? They went their separate ways 2 years ago, and now Sarah Harding is launching her solo career with a new single, and she's also caused a bit of interest with her role in Coronation Street. More about that in a moment. But first, the new single, Sarah, is called
Threads.
Threads, and let's pull one of those threads. Here we go. Very good, but what did it feel like doing that without the rest of the girls?
It was very strange, it was, but it was a really fun day. It's just there was so much more to do, but at least it kept me busy. You see, when I did a video with the girls, we would have to sit and wait while we did all our solo shots, so there'd be a lot more hanging around, put it that way. So there was a lot more to do.
Every time I work with any girls, no matter who they are, the day is spent with people applying lip gloss.
Yes.
And I'm not looking at anyone in particular here.
You know, lip gloss wears off quickly, doesn't it,
does.
Sarah?
We
needs
eat it.
reapplying. We look if it's flavoured as well.
Yeah.
We do a lot
Do
of that.
people really notice the difference?
Snogging, that's terrible for lip gloss.
There's not much of that going on.
You didn't keep kissing me, it wouldn't come off, would it?
Okay.
So Threads is about what, then?
It's basically based on some of my life experiences, and I think in this industry you come across some people that do let you down and take you for a bit of a, you know, sometimes. And I sort of, when I listened to the track, and I did it with Jamie Cullum's brother Ben and a lovely lady called Jules Thompson who I co-wrote it with, and he said, how do you feel when you hear this track? And I was like, oh, it really, really makes me want to vent about something. And it was at a point in my life where I just wanted to get it off my chest, really.
Well, I'm going to listen to the lyrics more closely now.
Yeah, because
after that.
you know, in this industry, a lot of people try and cash in on you and things like that. And I just thought, you know what, it's time I had my say about it. But also, there's a moral to it. It's like you've got to let it go, because if you carry around that negative energy, it's not going to serve you, isn't it? So.
Now, on the subject of negative energy.
Oh, here we go.
Right, here we go. Right, on the subject. OK, there you are. You go on Coronation Street. You're doing your bit, and you're thinking this is a whole maybe new break, new aspect to you. I mean, personally, I enjoyed you very much in Centurions, I have to say. Thought it was very, very good. But there was a lot of spitefulness, wasn't there?
Well, I try not to pay any attention to that. I always knew, and Stuart Blackburn, the producer, he's the same as Shane Ward. He said the same thing. If you're going in as a known face, you're always going to get slack.
Michelle Collins got it, didn't she?
A lot of people who are known faces for other reasons, they do get a lot of stick for it. So I try not to pay any attention to that. But if anything, I channel that into a positive energy, and it just makes me more determined.
See, so
I enjoyed it. You know, it's off my bucket list now. I mean, I've done films before. I've never done soaps before, and I was only ever asked to do 4 episodes, and I had the time to do it while I was waiting for my track to be finished. So then I thought, why not? It's my favourite soap. And it made me happy anyway, so I don't mind what anyone else... Everyone's going to have an opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah, I did think your first kind of debut on Coronation, you had to slap Tracy, but quite hard.
Well, it was choreographed. It was choreographed. And the character is quite an uptight character anyway, and they didn't want me to do a northern accent, so I do suppose I come across as me. So I suppose that can be quite confusing as opposed to coming on as a character who's unknown, you know?
Yeah. You can't win, really, if you've gone with a northern
accent. You can't please everyone.
It was no good.
You know what I mean? But I had a laugh doing it. Everyone was so lovely to me, and I enjoyed my time there, and now I'm moving on.
But you're moving on, and you're going back, obviously, to your music roots, but does that mean that has burnt you or harmed you in terms of your acting ambitions? I mean, is that it? No,
not at all. It's actually a lot harder doing soaps. I did realise that. That was a big learning curve, because it's such a quick turnaround. It's such a quick turnaround. You don't get very long to learn your scripts. With films, you do get a lot of time. You get a lot of read-throughs with the whole cast. And it takes a lot longer to do a film. It takes 3 months, whereas you're filming a few scenes in a week.
So we said the single Threads is out on Friday, but so are you doing an album? Because you wrote this yourself.
I wrote. It's an EP at the moment, because I wanted to get something out this year, because I've been working on material for such a long time, and I keep promising it was going to come. And then at the beginning of the year, being the perfectionist I was, I just said, no, do you know what? I just want to start again. Everything sounds dated.
Yeah, so you look at it again and think, well, does it sound right?
Yeah, I just felt everything I'd already done sounded dated, and I wanted to just scratch it all and go back to my roots, get some real instruments, and go back to my rock chick roots.
Right, so you had a load of material, you had an album ready there, and then you went, no.
No, I want to start again.
Oh, no.
I know, and that's why it's an EP, partly, because I wanted it out this year. I said, it's now or never. I'm going to write 3 tracks, and I did a remix, and then we'll see how that goes, and then take it from there. I mean, but I've got so much to write about. I've had a very colourful life.
You have had a colourful life. I remember one day, I don't know if you remember this, sitting in a double-decker bus with you.
Just out here it was, yeah.
Sitting with a double-decker bus. It wasn't out here.
Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't here at all. And, we got talking, and didn't you tell me you used to work? Was it you used to work in a call centre as an operator?
I had many jobs when I was trying to make it as a singer. Yeah, I was doing the circuits, and I had about 3 or 4 jobs going at the same time. I was really working hard. Yeah.
No, you told me a very funny story that I can't repeat on TV, but it was very, very funny, and I'll share it with Ruth during the break. But
interesting.
Listen, you have lived a life. Continue to live it. Continue peeling all those threads and doing what you do.
Thank you.
But
Thanks for having me.
it's exciting. Did I spot a bull in that
Well,
video?
the metaphor was, I like to write in metaphors. You know, life's a roller coaster. Ride it like a rodeo. And I said to the director, we've got to get a rodeo.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Did you regret that?
Painful.
I was in so much pain the next day. I can't tell you.
In all your important little places,
But
which
you know
we won't
what?
go into.
It's worth, yeah, but it was worth all. It was worth every ounce of pain.
Did you
just to
ever
get
meet
everything.
Cilla Black?
I did. I did, bless her. And I even sang Anyone Who Had a Heart on Pop Stars. It was my second week singing live.
That takes
So
a
I
big
just
voice
saw-
to do that, doesn't it?
Well, I do like to think I've got a set of lungs, as did she. And she did actually play Nicola's mum on one of our sketch shows as well. So it's such shocking news. I couldn't believe it when I found out. But she was amazing. She was an absolute icon, and she's going to be sadly missed.
Sadly. Look forward to the album that follows the single when you get round to it.
Yeah,
and seeing you again acting somewhere, doing something.
Yeah, I think we'll stick to films.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Do you know